Some companies are just saying we're never coming back to the United States. Mattel, big toy company, hasn't been operating here for some years. Watch.
The tariffs come and they stay. Would it be cheaper to manufacture toys in the United States?
We don't see that happening. We believe that production in other countries is the best balance between manufacturing in international outside of the U.S. and continue to develop product in America.
Well, I remember we had toys that were made in the United States when you and I were growing up. We somehow had toys around the Christmas tree. We weren't all that deprived, and we had a pretty good Christmas. But what of that?
Well, a couple of things. There are plenty of other countries that make toys. I believe Barbie is actually made in Indonesia, and Indonesia's come with very strong trade deals, tariffs, and non-tariff trade barriers that they're willing to take off. And look, the other thing, too, is this reporter behind me was quite snarky the other day when President Trump talked about the girl having two dolls. And he said, well, what? President didn't take the question, but he said, what would you tell that girl? And I said, I would tell that young girl that you will have a better life than your parents, that you and your family, thanks to President Trump, can now be confident again that you will have a better life than your parents, which working class Americans had abandoned that idea. Your family will own a home. You will be able to advance. You will have a good education. You will have economic freedom. That's what we are advancing.
Yeah, the press on this has been so predictably bad. And I think they ultimately know that, what Trump is trying to do is try to just reorient things and reset things.